Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to make a quick video. I actually had a dream last night, and there was a person in that dream that came to the forefront of my head. So when I woke up this morning, I'm wondering why in the world I would have a dream of this person. But it turns out that this person was someone that I kind of took under my tutelage way back at the beginning of my career. And he was in a different department, but he was looking to grow and better himself. And I took him in to my department and just taught him the ropes. I mean, I bought breakfast and lunch, and depending on how late we stood, I bought dinner for this guy. I showed him all the software packages that I knew at the time. I showed him all of the little nuances to work around certain software packages. I also tried as best as I could to teach him how to be a manager, at the very least supervise. And we were friends. We became friends, I believe. We used to laugh a lot. We used to talk a lot. And I invested heavily in this person because I felt he was definitely coming from a place of sincerity, wanting to really learn, wanting to really grow, wanting to really better himself. And, if I had the tools, the know-how, the experience, and the wherewithal to help, then why not, right? So I always say, I'm looking for someone who is looking to learn, and I'm that person who's looking to teach. So this was in my career in the digital space, the advertising, multimedia space. And it brought me back to, like I was thinking, why would I have a dream about this person and so many years later. And it just brought something to the forefront of my mind. It's amazing how, your conscious will speak with you or speak to you internally if you're just not getting things externally. And it just reminded me, of a time where, pouring into somebody in the business world, and I've done it many times. This is just one of the first examples that it affected me. I trust people a lot, or I used to trust people a lot. And, I'm thinking, well, I'm just giving, I'm giving. I can't see where, you can get hurt in that. But little things started to creep in, like this individual started to kind of bypass some of the most important things of hierarchy in a company, in a job. And just started to do a lot of little things that were more self-centered and not coupled around a department. So long story short, I mean, we're still friends, many years later, but I learned a lot. And then there was the subsequent jobs that I had, and then, just as an entrepreneur, people that I work with. And I learned that trust is a gift of discernment. I'm not saying don't trust people, but you just have to trust sparingly. You have to trust with a little bit more discernment, with some wisdom. Not everybody's out to get you, but if they're in your sphere, whether it's in your occupation or in your field of what it is that you do, so whatever that may be, trust is an issue. And I don't want you to be naive or fool yourself to think that it isn't. Everybody says, yeah, that's my boy, or that's my girl, man, that's my girl. I trust them. They got my back. I mean, really, that statement is kind of immature, to say that they got my back. You don't know until certain events happen if they actually have your back. I mean, they could say it till their face is blue. Now, in the business world, it is a dog-eat-dog world, and you just have to use your discernment. Now, I separate business with personal really only just to show that one has to do with finances and your career, and the other has to do with all of your personal endeavors. But at the end of the day, People who see you elevate, or people who see what you have to offer, or people who are looking to have what you have, whether it's knowledge, whether it's material gains, finances. There is a slight tinge. Maybe the catalyst or the impetus for them wanting to be around you originally was so that they can also be fruitful in their endeavors like you. But something shifts in their mindset. And now this is not everybody, but it is for sure a lot of people. Greed takes over, the ego takes over, the need for more and the want starts to kind of permeate their lives and take over what their, maybe initial intentions were. But people will double cross you, people will turn on you, people will throw you under the proverbial bus, people will switch as soon as you can blink an eye. So you just want to make sure that when you use the word trust, or if you apply trust in your life, that you're applying it with great discernment. And I know that people look and hear what I say and they think that there's some jadedness about me, that I've probably been jaded with life. And the truth is that I'm not jaded. I love people, I trust people, I still want to help people, I still want to be around people, I still want people to succeed, I still want people to grow. It's not jaded. Again, I think there's a discernment that you have to know between jaded and wisdom. Now, wisdom can sound jaded because you've already been there. And so when you're speaking to someone who hasn't been there, they would substitute wisdom with jaded because they just don't know. And that's fine. That's ignorance. So just learn from someone who's been there and done that, and still continuing to learn. You want to trust people, you want to love people, you want to be there for people, you want to believe that the things you're doing with and for them is just going to help the greater good. But it doesn't always turn out that way. People have their own mindsets, their own will, and their own way that they want to accomplish something. And we don't know what their intentions are. And that's very important, because intentions really drives everything. So listen, trust who you know you can trust. And even that, do you know you can trust them? But one person you can trust for sure is yourself. And if you believe in a higher power, of course I believe in God, so I trust God above everything. And because I believe that God is in me and protecting me, I trust myself. And then I try to align myself around people that I can trust, which is very few, unfortunately. All right, guys, so this is definitely going to be a message for at least one person for sure. But you can always, like I always say, leave comments, DM me, text me, blah, blah, blah. Reach out to me if you agree or disagree. All right, peace.